Hey family.
Hi guys.
It's Tuesday, so it's time for another short tip. This week's short tip, we're going to continue. We're kind of on a roll right now. So we're going to continue with what is becoming a series right now.
Yes.
So the title of this one is Don't Be a Quitter, Part 3. Water Your Own Grass. If we had to subtitle it, Water Your Own Grass. What are we talking about?
So a lot of times when we experience difficult situations in our relationships, sometimes it's really, really difficult, almost unbearable, and you feel like this is so hard, I can't take it. And then you look at someone else's relationship across the yard. You look at their grass, so to speak, right? And you're like, man, everything about them looks magnified so much better because your relationship is just really crappy right now and you're going through some really difficult times, and it's so tempting to leave what you have and go across the yard to something where the grass looks so much greener, so much more lush, no weeds, nothing, growing that shouldn't be. Everything looks pretty and green. So I'm going to leave what I have here because it's not as pretty and green as what's over there. Instead of just working on it. And granted, you may have worked on it before and you may be like, I'm tired of working on it. But you just got to keep cultivating your own grass. There is something that will fertilize your grass. There's got to be something that will help your grass to grow.
I agree. You can, like you said, that was a good word, cultivate. Cultivate the relationship skills that you may need. Cultivate the communication skills that you may need. Cultivate the, financial, the intimacy skills, whatever it is that you need, you can cultivate those things. And on the other side of that, you may see a more healthy relationship. Let me tell you something. I am in competition with my neighbors as it relates to our yard.
Yeah.
Now, this is a very, very extremely one-sided competition because they have no clue that I'm in competition with them. Every time they cut their grass, I'm trying to anticipate when they're going to do their yard, when they're going to cut their grass, when they're going to trim their hedges so that I can be out there first to get mine done, or just to make sure that I'm not looking as bad as they are, right? Now, I could do one of two things. One, I could look at their yard and marvel over how well manicured it is and just look at mine and say, oh, mine is a mess. Or I can put the work in to make sure that mine looks like theirs or maybe even better. And that's what I find myself doing. I'm jumping up early in the morning on the weekends and getting out there and trimming the hedges and getting the weeds out and making sure that the edging line is just razor sharp. I'm out there watering. I'm out there cultivating my own yard because I want my yard to look just as good, if not better, to look just as healthy, to be just as green as everybody else in the neighborhood. What we're challenging you to do is, when you get in those times where you feel like you need to leave what you have because what you see is healthier, is greener, take some time to cultivate what you have. Water your own grass. Water it by getting all of the tools that you need. Water it by going to counseling. Water it by learning how to communicate better. Water it by learning how to resolve conflict better. Water it in any way possible that you can figure out to do, so that you can cultivate the type of relationship that you see. Now, granted, we shouldn't be comparing and contrasting.
Obviously.
But let's keep it real.
Yeah.
We often look at other people's relationships and say, man, I wish I had what they have. Right? We do that sometimes. And you shouldn't, but the truth is we do it. We're challenging you to cultivate that in your own yard. Water your own grass. Don't be a quitter. Don't leave your yard to go somewhere else. Because you know what's going to happen? If I leave this house because I don't like the way the yard looks and I buy another home, I'm going to have to take care of that yard too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's deal with what we have.
Yeah.
Let's work on what we have. Let's work as hard as we can. And let's see if we can get a healthy relationship out of it. So that's our tip for you. Don't be a quitter. Water your own grass. That's all we have for you today. God bless.
God bless.